Oh, I just can't get enough of that stuff. I got a new computer, the third one in this whole school phase. This is the third computer in this whole school phase, and I'm back. This is the first inaugural video, inaugural Gogogen Griefer show video that I made from my new Acer computer, Acer Aspire 15, and we're back to team killing and Mythea. We were wondering where where Mythea and where Fogtopia, the game maker, ran off to. In August, earlier this summer in August, it took him a while to. It took him at least 2 tries. It took him the last 2 ages in summer. It took him a while to restart the game because it was during because he was going he was experiencing he's just recovering from a operation or some sort. This Fogtopia. So we are trying to make some inaugural videos. So he's been back. I mean, he was gone for at least 3 weeks since the last reboot of this age. We're on age 40 now. Age of I forgot what age is this, and I don't know, and I don't care. I don't care what. But we're gonna try a new. Because I've always tried playing. I've always tried griefing as a high elf as a high elf as a magic user, just blasting them with fireballs, blasting them with fireballs, blasting them with yes, I did scratch my ear out, so that's kind of gross. But we were playing as elf user, so I used magic spells, used the MS, used fireballs, meteor strikes, used fireballs, used an array of but I kind of got used an array of magic spells slash it's not recording sound because it's the basic version of it's not recording music because it's a very very basic version of Screencast-O-Matic. So we're back to Screencast-O-Matic, the official team killing video program. So I can see my little sexy face in the corner here. That's where I was for the past few years. I didn't have Screencast-O-Matic because the game was not broke. Was the game somehow there's some kind of weird programming that was built in with my old what was it? Oh, Dragon MSI Dragon gaming console, gaming laptop. So now that one's died off, I'm going to take care of. I've learned a little bit more about how to take care of a laptop now. I've decided to back up everything. I decided to just back up everything to the Acer or to the cloud. Now with the cloud, I'm going to back it up to the cloud. Buy some more gigabytes of storage. Buy another hard drive storage. This guy's getting full of full house videos of team killing videos. So this guy's getting full. I need to buy 2 of these. One to replace this old guy because this guy is really old from 2011. Or maybe I could just back it up to the cloud. The thing is, you always have to pay up $20 or so to renew your cloud licenses, which is not too much. I'm gonna try using Microsoft. Good old Bill Gates. I gotta stick. I'm 40 now. I gotta stick it to the man. I can't stick it to the man anymore. I got to conform. Okay, so that's just where I was. This is why I'm not posting my this little thing in the corner here. My mug. The only time you get to see me is actually in my live action videos. But it's good to see that this is age 40. We were worried. All of us players of Mythea were worried that he was gonna be disappeared for good, but I don't think so. I think he's back. I think Fogtopia is back, and that's good. I've managed to play my last round. The last round I played was I was just experimenting, just fucking about, seeing if I can play as a warrior, and I've sort of like discovered a interesting combination. So we're gonna try that. An interesting about undead is it carries the plague, and we're immune to the plague because we're walkers from Walking Dead or any other zombie movies. The Koreans are starting to make zombie movies, Train to Busan, for example. But this is the dying. I think we're in the dying age of the dead, undead. That even that not even the zombies are immune to death, to undead, to final death, because the age of zombies, this whole zombie phase, since it started out in the maybe 2000, early 2000s, went made of making Walking Dead, a whole bunch of zombie movies, Lincoln versus the Zombies, Jane Eyre, no, no, Pride and Prejudice, Charlotte Bronte's writings about zombies, Jane Eyre's zombie movie, which is actually pretty good, pretty quite gory. I even read from school. I read a Charles Dickens rendition of Christmas Carol but based on zombie themed. Of course, there's always the undead playing World of Warcraft. But anyhow, so I decided to, if you pick the undead, here's a very interesting thing. If people attack you, which is what we want to be eliminated, so we can start the province over again, and then fuck about with another kingdom. Every time they attack you, everyone gets undead. They have a 50% chance of getting undead if they attack you, or if I attack them, or if they do any kind of spells on me, or if I get plague. If you're lucky enough to find the plague, buy the item plague tick in the in the uh, in the market. I'll show you the market in a bit here. Then that's instant. Next time if someone attacks you, that's 100% you can cast plague on them. And what happens with plague is your enemy's population doesn't grow, your victim's population doesn't grow. Their defenses are down until they can cure it. So that's a real pain in the ass. It prevents them from recovering if they decide to kill you off. So it's kind of like that nefarious those evil assholes who screw women or screw men or whatever, knowing they have AIDS, SIDA, knowing they have HIV, they're HIV positive, and then not informing the law. You have to inform in Canada. You have to inform the health. You have to inform either your partner to let them know that you have AIDS, or syphilis or any other STIs. Otherwise, you're in deep shit if you don't let them know and they actually catch it. Jim Carrey, for example, he's in America. He's Canadian, but he's in America. He didn't tell anyone he had hepatitis, and he passed it on. And there's also Charlie Sheen. So basically, essentially that's what having plague is. Another thing about being undead is you have less combat gains because you're just one army of undead slimy bodies that are just rotting guts, rotting teeth, rotting tongues, no jaw, bullet, arrow in the head kind of thing, and all your organs are like falling apart. So basically, you have really shitty combat gains. You have really shitty honor gains because of undead is so overpowered because of the plague and whatnot. Spreads plague 50%, and you're immune to plague. You can't become a walker and get infected again. And 35 honor effects. I guess no one likes zombies, I guess. Of course, plus 25% thief casualties. Interesting. I never knew that. Malevolent domination. What the hell is this? Enemy wizards can explode on failed. Oh, so if enemies try to fire fireballs at me, if they fail, they'll have a better chance of blowing up. Even more of a bastard move, even more of a dick move. Of course, one of the benefits of having undead, like World of Warcraft, there are some benefits of being an undead player. For example, you can stay underwater for a long time and go underwater grinding to attack sea creatures. Undead also has a bunch of I don't know, have a bunch of crazy spells, I guess. I'm gonna be sure to going into the World of Warcraft very soon. As soon as I get some free time to because it's a new computer, I gotta reinstall everything. So reinstall my old Steam games, reinstall some new Steam games. I heard there's a new Steam game I want to try out, which is this one where you're a bunch of Muscovites living in the surviving in the Moscow underground. The Moscow Metro, some kind of weird shadowy aliens are invading the old city, and it's gonna be really interesting for me to play that game. I've always wondered what life is like in Russia. Maybe when I do my master's degree, I'll do my master's at least one semester abroad. I'll have kids by then because of my. Hey, what can I say? I'm retarded. I mean, you guys know that by now, right? Because you guys are always saying that I'm retarded or I'm a goofy, autistic man with glasses. And see, over the years since 2014, 2015, so my hair has been slowly dissolving. So this is my newest video where I'm on it, and I can actually see that I am having a little bit of peach fuzz up here. But that's okay. That happens to the best of us. Um, So let's dive right into here. So in 10 minutes, it's 15 minutes. I have a 15-minute time limit because these are the intro these are the basic screens. So now that I've got my Screencast-O-Matic back online, I'll probably make an account of them again. Uh, and who knows? Maybe I'll get a new Acer. Maybe I'll get a new MSI. But I'll try to make this guy last as long as possible. Make it last through my university age. I have 2 more years of university to go to take up Alphabet SKU, and that's what I've been up to these past few days. How have you guys been? Um, Unfortunately, my griefing empire is sort of collapsing because I've been kicked off Utopia, but there's also VPNs. There's also other things I can do to get back on Utopia. My Twitter empire is collapsing because of I've been blocked. I have to make a new account with my Twitter account. Other than that, season four of Fuller House is starting. So let's see how many more of these players we can piss off. So I'm calling myself Gryfins and Gargoyles. Gryfins and G and G. From the GAR Gargoyles. There. Gryfins. I would put the and sign, ampersand. Gryfins and Gargoyles. Pop. Maybe I'll write down Red Paladin. I'm going to start naming myself after television show characters just to pay homage to them. Gryfins and Gargoyles is a meta game. It's a meta universe kind of a game within the Archie universe, within the Riverdale show universe. Archie, I could call it edgy Archie because it's all like edgy, dark, like dark and gothic kind of like really edgy kind of shit. Like it's been made a few years ago. During this whole new phase of edgy teenager angst shows like 13 Reasons Why or Edgy Archie or Stranger Things, that kind of thing. And now, what can I call myself? Gargoyle King. There we go. G&G is reference to this latest season of Archie's, where he's playing as some kind of they're playing G&G. They found that G&G game, and I'm going to be playing myself as a warrior this time. So this is Join the Kingdom, and this is just a parody of Dungeons and Dragons using the metagame as part of the subplot. So let's see here. War King. Bright Passage, Dark Passage, no name yet. Okay. Ghost and Goblin. Okay, fine. Gargoyles in Gryfins and Gargoyles. Ghosts and Goblins. I'm coming up to our 15-minute mark. I'm gonna see if I can push it. Hopefully they'll give us more. Sorry about that. That's kind of gross. My handkerchief is in my pocket. So. Yeah. What can I say? I'm here to take you guys off, gross you guys out. Okay, so coming out to 15 minutes mark here. The timer clock here says I'm 14:41. So hopefully they will have the heart and give me some more 15 minutes, or I may have to make another video. But let's see here. This want to test to see if they've changed updated the program a bit here, and I can give you more than 15 minutes. And